What's up, YouTube? Back at it again here with another for the Lids pickup series, and I know it's been a little bit since I did a pickup vid, but been of course acquiring some stuff over the past months, and why not? Let's just get right into them. So first of all, this was one I got some months ago at the Mitchell Ness store. They opened up the clearance section and they were putting a bunch of hats in there. So it's just generic Mitchell and Ness fitted, although it's a wool fitted, and it's also got that patch on the side for the 5-year anniversary of the current store on 12th Street. Although I hear they're moving somewhere else in Philly. I don't know where or when. But eventually, I think in the next coming months they're gonna move to another location in Philly. But it's a cool hat. It's got the kind of that felt green on the underbrim. It's also got the old leather or pleather, I guess, interior. And back in the day, they used to make the wool, baseball hats to go with the flannel jerseys, and of course they couldn't do that anymore because New Era, got all the rights with the Cooperstown collection for the to make the old hats. So, but they used to make them, and I have one somewhere. I got a Brooklyn Dodgers one that they made back in the day, and it's very similar to that with that interior, the old school interior and everything like that. So that was pretty cool. And that party that they had for the 5 year, of the current store, I was there with my buddies Big Slim and Peter Tom Willis. So I saw the hat. I'm like, yeah, I remember that party. Fabulous was there too, but we we didn't hobnob with him, but we talked a good deal to the former CEO of Mitchell and Ness, Peter Capolino, and it was a great time, great party, great memories. So when I saw that hat with the patch, I'm like, yeah, I gotta grab this. Next off, this was my first ever pickup from the Capologist. The Capologist is a capologist.com site for hats. They do very cool looking hats. They do different themes and whatnot. A little different than the other companies out there, and they did this theme some time ago for like the various horror characters. So this is the Mikey right here, Michael Myers, and they made him into kind of like Mario Brother characters. So there's Michael Myers. They also did Jason and they did Freddy, and of course my Michael's my guy. So I had to get the Michael Myers. Halloween and I both debuted the same year in 1978, and always been a big Halloween fan. Michael Myers was my first favorite horror movie. So um, ironically enough, right? I guess it was just meant to be. But I had to get it, and they had a black one and a red one, and I did want the black one, but that sold out quicker than the red one. So I got the red one, but I like it. It's just something about it. I think it really pops with that, and I love the logo. I love the graphic there. Uh, Capologist on the back, beautiful hat, really nice. I know my buddy Captain America calls this the Black Nasty. Of course, shout out to Pierre. Um, the black underbrims, he always says they're the Black Nasties because they get sweat stains or whatever on there. But yeah, that's the underbrim, the undercolor visor color, and then of course everything else is that solid red with the New Era. It's a New Era fitted, New Era flag on the side, kind of camoed in there. But there it is. There it is. Getting close, right? Another couple days it'll be October, and this is my favorite time of year. I love fall. Halloween, of course, my favorite holiday. You got Thanks, although it's going to be different this year. The holidays, I know you got Thanksgiving around the corner and all that. Black Friday, I don't know what Black Friday is going to be like this year. I have no idea with the social distancing. I have no idea what they're going to do. I would imagine there'll be more stuff online, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But it's still my favorite time. I love the fall, the weather. As you know me, I'm a little bit of a sweater. So this is the weather that I enjoy. But so yeah, the Capologist Mikey hat. Shout to Leon and all the rest of the Capologist. Next, This, and anymore, hat grabs are so difficult on these different sites because they sell out instantly. The one thing I think is always going to go down with the pandemic, as far as retail wise, is hats. Hats have just gone completely bonkers. All these different sites, they sell out instantly. Hats that before this, if they go on like Hat Club would do those side patch hats, they would go on there and they would sit. They wouldn't sell out instantly. They would be there for months, and eventually some of them would even make their way to the clearance section. Not anymore. Those days are over, and I don't know when they're going to be back again. It's started to slow down just a bit for certain hats, but for most of them, it's just instant grabs. It is what it is. And one of the things that set it all off with the UV colorways, and Hat Club was one of the first to do it. And to this point, until I got this one, and I hadn't gotten one. And the one thing I will credit Hat Club for is they do at least for some of the drops they have the drop, and it is people. Then they'll have them again later as a pre-order. Now obviously you do a pre-order anymore, you're going to have to wait a few months to get the hat in the mail. Now, I'm a patient person. Okay. I have custom stuff that's taken, in jerseys. They're taking a while, but whatever. I know I will get eventually. I can wait the extra time. So for me, if I have to pre-order a hat and it takes a couple months to get to me, just knowing that at least I got it, and it's coming in the mail, I'm assured to get it as long as it shows up, right? That's important to me, right? Because you get frustrated, right? You try to get on there at the time that's going to drop. You're in there and you can't get it, because they sell out so quick. So I do applaud Hat Club and some of these other sites to at least do these like pre-orders for stuff, to give people another chance at getting some of these drops. And this was the first one I did, and I was thinking about the cotton candy, the latest pre-order from Hat Club, specifically the Cubs 1990 All-Star side patch, because I never was able to get the regular one that they put out months ago. The regular royal blue Cubs hat with the patch, because I have that Ryan Sandberg, Mitchell and Ness with the jersey with the patch. I want the hat. And I thought about that, and I'm like, I just want to hold out to try to get the regular, just royal blue Cubs hat with that patch. Maybe it surfaces somewhere on like eBay or something, or maybe another, site, like a Sports World or something like that puts it out, and then, there it is. I'll grab it from them, or another such site, because it happens, sometimes if a hat's real popular, and sells out instantly, some of these other companies will start putting their own, out there. But anyhow, ramble, right? So I did not get that one. I'm still hoping to find a regular Cubs hat with that side patch, but we'll see. Hopefully that will happen at some point. But this one I did get. So this was part of the Green Eggs and Ham collection from Hat Club, and I grabbed the Red Sox. This is the hat that just stood out to me from that set. Just really like it with the Sox logo on the front with that green background. That really pops. I love the side patch, the 100-year Fenway Park patch on the side. You got the Batterman logo. The New Era logo is, camoed in there. And it's a UV, it's a pinky. So this is the ham of the Green Eggs and Ham. So you got the pink under visor, and this is what really set off the craze. These UV hats, the pink, the blue, what have you. Now it's like every color of the rainbow they seem to put as the under visor. But they are just wildly popular, and this is the first one I ever got. I don't know if I'm going to have too many of them, just because for me, if unless it's like the Philly teams, because that's my, love of loves for sports. But any other hat I get, for the most part, there's a reason. It's going with a jersey. It's the Combo Wombo. In fact, I hope to have a video out on YouTube this weekend, just showcasing some more of the Combo Wombos out there. Combo Wombo 101, right, with Mighty Fan. So hopefully I'll have that out this weekend. I set aside a bunch of hats, jerseys, stuff that I kind of want to show, together. And this hat was one of them because I like the overall look of the hat, but I do want to get the Red Sox jersey with the patch. And I actually secured one, but then I didn't. So when I pre-ordered this hat some months ago, I got a road gray David Ortiz Red Sox jersey with the patch on the side, that same patch, and from the company on eBay. But apparently it was the jersey was damaged, so like the company wrote me like later that day, said sorry, jersey's damaged, we can't send it. They refunded me. It's all good. I mean, it is what it is, but it did suck because I was really happy with that. It was because I thought the road gray jersey would go perfect with this, but I'll find one. I'll find a Red Sox 100th. I want David Ortiz, so hopefully, I can secure one of those at some point. Um, but that's part of the reason why I wanted to get this particular hat, and the other reason I like the overall look of this. I really do. It just pops. It's a sharp hat. The pink under visor's nice. I think it fits pretty good with the green. I think that's a nice touch there. So, but yeah, it's my first color UV hat. Like I said, I probably won't be jumping on too many of them just because if they don't go with the jersey that I have, like I said, as much as I love hats, and I will get hats, not just go with jerseys, but for the most part, for sports, they has to go with something. I've always said I can't do the shoe game. I have some pairs. I just showed in my most recent jersey pickup vid. I picked up a pair of the questions, but other than that, I don't think I can because I don't know where I would put them all, and I it's hard enough for me with jerseys and hats. If I tried to get into the shoe game with this, it just it wouldn't be good. So so we'll just leave it there. But yeah, jersey hat combo wombo. That's what I do. And like I said, I hope to have a vid out on YouTube hopefully by the weekend, just showcasing a little more of that. So anyhow, knocked the table there. This next hat is certainly for that very reason, for the combo wombo reason. And this was a hat that was difficult to find. I got that jersey a while back, and I will show it as part of the vid. But so a while back, I got that Mitchell and Ness Lou Hudson, the light blue, powder blue Hawks jersey. A very difficult jersey to find the hat for. Years ago, the Hawks actually wore that jersey as their throwback. And when they did that, New Era made the hats for them. And I'm still looking for the one. It was a fitted. It had the Hawks on the front of it, just like it is on the front of the jersey. It's on the front of the hat. And it's a fitted, so it has like the logo on the back. Very nice hat. I should have gotten it when it was available. It was one on my hit list back then, and I just never got it. And then, of course, now I'm like kicking myself for not, doing it back then. But as it is, this one showed up, I believe it was Poshmark, and I was able to grab it. So there it is. And I know, with all due respect to my fitted family, if there's a hat out there that goes with a jersey, I won't be as picky. If I have to get a snap, I get a snap. It goes with the jersey. So this is it. And you got the big logo on the front, two-tone, of course, the light blue, the red. This goes with Lou Hudson. So it's very nice. It is a snap, but again, it goes with the jersey. It's a New Era. So there's the flag logo. You got the green under visor. And you also have that design on the inside, which actually is the side panel of the jersey. That design right there. Red button, of course. Very nice hat. Beautiful. I love the big logo on the front, the two-tone. And like I said, it goes with Lou Hudson. So, I was happy to get one. It took me forever to find a Hawks hat in that colorway. I mean, I've had that jersey for like how many months, and I finally found the hat for it. So lesson learned, right? Case in point, if sometimes in this game, combo wombo game for me, if I see a hat before I see the jersey, I should secure the hat, right? And sometimes I do, but I just didn't do it for that Hudson, and I should have, but it is years ago. Is what it is. So this next one was again clearance room at the Mitchell & Ness store. LA Rams the 40th anniversary patch, hat, two-tone snapback, green undervisor. This goes with Eric Dickerson. And I also got the Chargers. That's the AFL patch that they had on the jersey. You'll see that patch on like the Kella Winslow, Dan Fouts, Wally Joyner. The only thing that I does kind of suck, I wish they made this hat with the navy blue, like the helmet, the color of the helmet, because that's the color of those jerseys. You know, it's not the powder blue. Now, when you think of the Chargers, you do think of the powder blue. So I understand why they did it this way. But as far as the color combo wombo for the jersey, it would be better if this hat was royal blue. If the crown was royal blue, because that's the color of those jerseys. And then the white jerseys, too. But I'll still wear it with it every now and then. I think mainly I'll wear this with the white jersey, because I think it would go a little better than with the royal blue, just because different 2 shades of blue. But it is what it is. Still a nice hat. Okay, and this one, Sacramento Kings. This goes with my Reggie Theus jersey. In fact, this was the jersey hook hat. And I know recently they made the swingman of the Reggie Theus. I have the authentic. Actually got that one from my buddy Big Slim years ago. But I did have a fitted to go with it too, but I think this one certainly will go with it too, because it's, you know, basically it's the front of the jersey. And you have the trim going around the side. Mitchell & Ness, of course. Black under brim. It's got the mesh. They made quite a few of these hats, and I do have a decent amount of them, you know, obviously, for jerseys. So, and this one I don't exactly have the jersey for, because I didn't get the Sidney Moncrief that they made the swingman of, but, you know, at some point, I do want to get a Bucks jersey, whether it's Moncrief or whoever, with, like, the stripes. Is this, you know, this was that design the Bucks had for a little bit. It's another snap. You got the logo on the side. So, still a cool hat. And like I said, this is like a setup. So maybe someday I'll get the jersey for it. But at least I have the hat in hand. And I didn't do that with the Hawks those years ago. Then you learn. So anyhow, this is another one. This. And like I said, I got that, you saw in the latest pickup vid, I got that Pete Rose with the All-Star patch on the side, on the sleeve rather. So there's the hat for it. This was a Poshmark pickup, I'm pretty sure. Gray under brim, white band on the inside. Fitted, of course. You got the Batterman. You know, regular red satches with the All-Star patch on the side. Like I said, I was pretty thrilled to find the hat, because I actually found the hat just around the time, just before I got the jersey, so it worked out really nice. Man, I forget the name of the guy I got this one, but I actually found this one because of the New Era group on Facebook. There's a store, I'm blanking on the name, in Chicago. All they do is just Chicago stuff, and some stuff is very unique to that store. And this is where this hat came from. And when I saw, because what he did is he put a post in the group that I'm at the store, and he took, you know, pictures of all the various hats, you know, that you could purchase from there. And he said, I'll be going back next week, so if anyone sees anything, you know, hit me up and I can pick it up for you. You know, you pay him and he sends it in the mail. So, I saw this hat as part of the White Sox hats on the wall, and I'm like, oh my God, I need this hat, because it goes with that 72 Dick Allen White Sox jersey, more so with the road one than the home. And I was just super stoked to get this. So there's the front of the hat, and if you know the jersey, it's the front of the jersey. You know, the light blue, because it's a light blue jersey. And you got the scripted Chicago and then the White Sox. Same exact on the front of the jersey. And I believe the jersey is a zip-up, if I'm not mistaken. But it's the same pattern on the front of the jersey, same logo right on the front, and the same colorway. So this goes with that 72 Dick Allen. I did miss out. Hat Club, yeah, Hat Club had it. I think it was even last year. They had a White Sox hat in the red and the white, and it had the old White Sox logo. They had this logo that's on the back of this hat. This logo, big and bold on the front, and I meant to get it, and I just never did. And then it's gone now. But that was it, and it was red and white, same kind of design as this one. So it had the front panel. But it had instead of this, it had that Sox logo on the front, and again, it was a Hat Club hat, and I I should have gotten it because that one would have gone good with my home Dick Allen white 72 White Sox jersey, but is what it is. I do have a red White Sox hat with the Sox that can go with either jersey, but this was just awesome. I love this hat. And then there's the logo again on the back. New Era. Fitted. So this is the type of stuff I look for. This is what I look for. Gray under brim. And, this is why, you look around and you exhaust all measures. This was just stumbling across the guy's post on that group and just seeing this hat on the wall. Intermixed with other hats, and it just immediately caught my eye. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, I need that one. And so, yeah, that was a that was a nice find. So this next one, boy, this one got away from me a few times. So I have a little history with this hat. First of all, this is why I say when you have a chance at a hat, for whatever reason, you should just grab it, because years ago, Lids did a run. Lids was really one of the first to do the side patch hats, like for All-Stars, World Series, whatever. Lids was one of the first to really kind of do, years ago, on the old Lids site. They would pump them out, at least a couple different versions of them a year, or a season, I should say. So they came out with the All-Star side patch hats years ago, and this was one of the ones that I wanted to get because I wanted the jersey for it. And best laid plans, I never got it. And I got the jersey, and then I wanted to get the hat, and then I couldn't find the hat. So some months ago, Hat Club put this out, but the only people that got it never even made it to the site because the insiders got it before they had first crack at it. They got them because obviously it was the All-Star side patch hats were a big hit, big seller for Hat Club. And they've made them in various different forms and whatnot. So this hat never made it to the website. It's a hat I wanted, as well as the 1990 Cubs All-Star hat. And then I believe it was My Fitteds had this. And they had them in store first. And basically how they work is whatever they have in store that doesn't sell, then they put it on the website, right? I think it's My Fitteds. I'm pretty sure it was My Fitteds. So they had it. And they're specific. Okay, it was a Friday around. I think it was in the evening sometime. It was in the kind of late afternoon. The leftovers are gonna hit at this specific time. So I made sure I was ready. I had my phone. I was ready to get it. And, of course, as soon as it hit, I was there. I found my site, put it. I tried to pay with Apple Pay. I couldn't even do it. That's how quick they sold. And they had limited supply, obviously. It hit. I couldn't get any of them. I was so frustrated. I mean, those things sold out in like seconds. Seconds. They were gone. Okay? Couldn't even do it with Apple Pay. Kept saying it's not available, not available. Even though you would hit your size, you would go to pay for it, put it in your cart, go to pay for it. You couldn't do it. Couldn't even it wouldn't register. And I tried it with every size that would fit me, and it just became one of those things. And I just got so frustrated. I'm like, damn man, I should have gotten it years ago at Lids, didn't do it, and now I had a hat to go with the jersey, but again. I got the All-Stars patch on the side, on the sleeve for the jersey. I want to get the hat. So fortunately, there was a seller on Macari who had it, and they want retail. You know, a lot of these sellers, like, they'll get these hats and they'll throw them up on these secondary sites and want like double, triple the price. But this guy, and I'm blanking on his name, and I apologize for that, but he just wanted retail. So I'm like, okay. And it was almost an accident that I came across it, because the picture of it, and you'll see the hat soon, but the picture of it, like, you see the picture, but they didn't show the side patch. It was just basically the front of the hat, but I could tell by the logo, okay, let me check, because any hat that I saw for this team with that specific logo, I would check to see if it was the side patch hat, and sure enough, this one wasn't. I almost missed it, because I was scrolling, Orioles hat search, scrolling, and it was like kind of in the middle of one of the rows, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, there's the hat, let me look, and then there it was. I couldn't hit the buy it now thing fast enough when I saw it. So here it is. The Baltimore Orioles. This is the 93 All-Star side patch right there. And I have the Cal Ripken, for this with the side patch. I got from Nostalgia Boy. Shout out to him. But this hat goes with that jersey. So I was just, real thrilled to get it. To pair them up, combo-wombo them up, right? Green under visor. Got the black band on the inside. It's, of course, a New Era fitted. And like I said, this first hit lids years ago. I never got it. And then more recently, it was a Hat Club drop. Then it was a My Fitted drop. And it's somewhere else now. There's a site. I'm blanking on the name of the site. In fact, I got my Expos hat from there not long ago. But there is a site that has this right now. eCap City. That's what it is. eCap City has this. And so if I didn't get it from Mercari, I would have been able to get it from eCap City, because they've hung around a little bit, because I guess a lot of people already got it. But like I said, I was so happy to get it, and like I said, it goes with that Ripken Mitchell and Ness that I have. And then I got this one from the same seller on Mercari, and it's just funny how it worked out. It's the Blue Jays, the 91, right? Yeah, 91 All-Star side patch at the front panel right there, the white front panel. Very nice hat, beautiful. Really like that. New Era, of course, on their no Batterman logo, because they didn't have it in 91. And then you got the green under visor, part of that collection. And I actually got the BP, the pullover BP for Joe Carter for the 91 Blue Jays, Mitchell and Ness. And like I got and I just did a various search, and I found this. So I basically got the jersey and the hat the same day. This was like some weeks ago. So I got the jersey, and you'll see them together. Don't you worry. For the Combo Wombo vid. And then finally I got this one. This was another. This was, I believe, a Poshmark pickup. Blue Jays, basically just a light blue rather, and the more royal blue two-tone older Jays logo. Now this will go with Cecil Fielder, with my Road Cecil Fielder, and I actually got a white one. Just about it's the exact same hat, only the crown is white, and that goes with my home Cecil Fielder. So there you go. Very, very nice. And that is it. Those are all the various lids pickups over the past how many months. Just getting around to filming them here on YouTube. Hope you all enjoyed it. Shout out as always to everyone for tuning in. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so. Once you do, of course, click the bell so you get notified with yours truly with his wonderful vids. You never want to miss them. You never know what you're going to see. And also please leave that thumbs up, and feel free to leave comments below. And of course, shout out to all my fitted family out there. Shout out to everyone in the Jersey Heads community, and again, shouts to all of you for watching. This is Mighty Fan saying peace, and I will see you in the next vid, which I probably will have a few up this weekend. Season of the Fan. And I do want to do the Combo Wombo vid. I hope to do it this weekend, but we'll see how things go. And so you might be seeing plenty of me this weekend. So you look forward to it, don't you? All right, everyone. Stay safe out there. Take care. Happy hunting. And I will see you in the next vid here on YouTube. Take care. Bye.